I could have been a doctor if I had any intelligence.
Skill in math.
Yeah.
That was my first dream, was to be a GP. I wanted to be a doctor.
Why? For the money or for helping people?
For helping people. I didn't know about money at this point.
You didn't know about money?
Not really.
That said like a rich person, eh?
Okay.
Unbelievable. I didn't know about money. I didn't have to worry about such things. I went to the Fairmont for Christmas Eve.
Okay. That was just like, that was a special moment. If I was a rich kid, that wouldn't have been special. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have been just like, oh yeah, you just go. But it was this like big ordeal. It was like a fun moment.
Okay. So tell us about how the fact you're going to Palm Springs. Wait, okay, no, this is a real... Toronto was hit with its first snowstorm since you moved here. You just moved here. And then you booked a flight to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
You running away.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So I'm going to Palm Springs tomorrow. My dad and stepmom spend a lot of time down there. So I said, it's cold. I'm going. And I'm excited.
Is that really all it is? It's just like it's chilly and you really wanted to get some warmth?
I also love spending time with my parents.
That's nice. That's really lovely. Okay.
Yeah, I really do. And I don't know, like I moved out here. I know it's only been like a month and a half.
If that, yeah.
But I just, I don't know, when you have an opportunity to spend time with your family, I feel like really aware of time and my parents aging. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're all aging, not just them.
Not me.
Well, except for you.
Getting younger.
You're evergreen, as it were.
Benjamin Buttoning, actually.
Yeah.
But this beard isn't helping right now. As soon as I shave this beard, you can be like, oh, little boy.
Yeah, you have little gray bits in your beard.
Oh, so much gray. That. I know. And the longer it gets, the grayer it gets. And I always catch like a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I'm like, who's that old man?
You don't look old, though, at all.
I look like I'm wearing a fake beard with a bit of gray in it. It's fucked. It's way less useful.
A face merkin.
A face merkin?
No.
Damn it. So you're afraid of flying. That's going to be something that trips you up while you're heading to Palm Springs. Is that something you prepare for? Do you do like eye mask, drugs? Like, what do you do?
Wish I could take like an anti-anxiety, but I don't have a prescription for that.
Yeah, I'll throw you some of those. Off the record?
Off the record. Sure, I'll take them. I wear a St. Christopher pendant.
That's not going to do anything.
I hope that there's a lot of children on the flight. For some reason, that makes me feel like
so dark.
God or whatever is looking out for this plane more.
Do you touch the side of the plane when you go in?
No, I don't. I'm just like nervous, and I never was really before, and I don't know what's happened. I think since COVID and stopping travel for so long, and then re-entering planes.
That's fair.
It just like something in my brain switched, and I'm really nervous now.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. I think that when I think of horror stories from COVID travel, my thought is getting stuck on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, like that thing. And I'm like, well, I'll never.
The fact that happened.
Go on a cruise.
Yeah. I mean, the cruise ship, just in general, that as a concept.
It was already rough to begin with.
It was really rough to begin with. The fact that there was a COVID outbreak. And then people were out on the sea in international waters where you kind of don't have rights.
Oh.
Like, that's the problem also with a cruise ship. If something actually goes down, if there's a murder, you're sort of fucked, essentially.
How so? Like, the murderer just gets to run free and, like, keep murdering?
Well, because I watched a documentary recently about this woman who got either like murdered or trafficked or kidnapped or had a psychotic break and left. And because the boat was on international waters, there was no like police force that could instantly come in and like shut it down.
Police? There's no like a guy?
There were, but it's like pretty loose. So again, if something happens, whoever did it has at least a few days or some time to get their shit in order and leave the boat. And then it's like, where do they go? It's really hard. I don't know. Cruise ships are not for me.
Well, they have a morgue on every cruise ship. So that tells you something. Enough people die on cruise ships that every cruise ship is required to have a place to store the bodies.
Makes sense.
That's
unfortunately.
fucked.
But imagine an outbreak of a disease that is essentially unknown and unnamed. It was so early in COVID. People are dying. They don't know how to treat it. And you're locked on a boat with active cases.
And everyone is wearing Hawaiian shirts. Like all they brought were Hawaiian shirts and sun hats. And everyone's like hungover, I imagine, the first time they hear.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening?
Crazy. So yeah, anyways, I'm not going on a cruise. I don't know how we got here.
Well, just travel. I think I've always been kind of nervous around travel because obviously you're uprooting your life, you're moving. It's just a lot of change all at once, right? And when we were touring for Letterkenny, That was a lot of travel, a lot of flying, a lot of bus rides, a lot of having to navigate that feeling of being uprooted. And so like some people choose that as their relaxation. They're like, let's go on a cruise. Let's go be uprooted for fun.
Yeah.
In my mind, the idea of a fun time is like the same thing every day at my home. Like I'm like, what a vacation. Wow. You know?
Yeah. And Palm Springs, to get back to that, is I've been going since I was 12.
Comfortable.
And like it's a little routine that is really nice for me there.
Do you pretend to be like an old person? Because that's all there is there, right? Like really old people and like
and golf and tennis and
pastel
walks
colors.
And we barbecue and go to the pool and read books, and I just hang out with my parents.
You look so tanned right now. You look like you already went to Palm Springs.
You said this. What is going on?
You look really tanned.
I
think it's because you did your hair. You did like a lighter hair, and then it's like doing something to your face.
Weird.
You look way more olive.
Great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens after you get back from Palm Springs.
Well, nothing will happen.
You don't go in the sun?
I do, but I wear like SPF 100. You know this.
Yeah, you're an actor. And you care about skincare.
And I care about skincare.
Tell us about partially owning a skincare brand. Is it stressful doing that?
It's very stressful.
Yeah, because it's small batch stuff. So it's like, obviously you guys have to like survive.
Yeah. And also it's been like a tough year with all the tariffs, honestly. Like, it's
that's affecting you guys?
It's like.
Are your customers American?
Most of our customers are American. If you guys are listening, thank you so much. And a lot of our support actually came from when we started promoting through Spare Parts. We got so many orders. So if you're listening and you're one of those people, I really appreciate that. That was lovely. But it's costing so many people in America money upon arrival, and we can't control that.
I have stopped ordering things from like the States for the most part. Like I actually now it's cheaper for me to pay like duties and tariffs from things from Japan, which is what I used to not buy from. I used to not order stuff from Japan because I'd get like a $60 bill when something arrived and I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, that same thing happens, but worse from the States now. So I'm like, I might as well order from Japan.
Yeah.
Which is such a bummer because I like American goods, but I love Japanese goods.
Right.
So I'm like, all right.
Well, there's nothing better than Japanese denim.
Oh, God, tell me about it. Putting my legs in a crunchy pair of Japanese denim and trying to...
So stiff.
Oh, so stiff.
Perfect.
When I discovered Japanese denim, I became a different person. I did. I became like a little bit more mature.
Okay.
A little bit more fashionable.
Cool. Hey, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been an interesting time. And by interesting, I mean very
Kinda
tough.
Well, you're a businesswoman.
Sure.
No, you don't feel like that? You don't feel like a boss-ass bitch?
Yeah, it's so hard to keep up with these tariffs that are also ever changing. And a lot of people are in a tough spot economically. And so to like ask people to buy extraneous things right now is also a bit tough. So yeah, it's been an interesting and like great learning experience and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's interesting times.
I feel like doing anything like this, taking this huge risk, is the best possible education for like
100%.
the next thing any
100%.
venture you're a part of, you take all that information, all the things you've learned, whether it's you becoming a producer, because I know you're going to accidentally do that someday for sure. Like that'll, it's just being a business owner and being like someone who's responsible for other people and creating good products. Like that's tough. It's not easy and you have to pick where you're making sacrifices and like,
Yeah, it's an interesting, and the world, as always, will continue to change, and you have to figure out and navigate how to change with it. And there's lots of different ways to approach it. But yeah, it was a cool thing to like come in so blind and like so naive and just get
starry-eyed. Like, we're going to make a skincare brand and just like, it's going to work out.
And we'll just like blah, blah, blah. And in so many ways, like it does work out. And then in other ways, you're like, holy shit, we have to like figure out how to approach this differently. So yeah, it's been...
It's very impressive.
2025, what a crazy year of change.
A huge year of change. I'm very proud of you guys.
Thanks.
You too, Coco.
And you too, Ev.
Hey, thanks. I don't know what I've changed, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you're like, I don't ever want to change. I don't want to go on a trip.
Same.
I want to do the same thing every day from my house.
No, we've actually, Alana and I have been talking a lot about change. It's so, especially since we have this dog who is now kind of at an age where we're comfortable with this dog.
Okay.
He's like a good boy now. He's less annoying. He's not a puppy anymore. And we're talking a little bit about like children, like what that might be like or what that could be like in the future, or like what could that be?
Yeah.
And I went out with my friend Christina the other night, and she has 2 kids now, same age as us. And She's just like, yeah, it's like having a kid is, there's just like a thing beside you all the time. She does the same thing, she says. I don't believe her.
I don't believe her.
I think she's just a bit of a,
crazy
superwoman. But at the same time, so is every person who has a child.
Here's the thing, like whatever you decide to do, I'm not trying to compare having a dog with having a human child,
which we love to do, us dog owners.
But
yeah,
whatever you decide to do, you just make a choice and you just figure it out.
You do figure it out. I mean, the fact that my parents were able to have 4 children,
I know,
and they were like poor and like had no plan.
Yeah,
and they're just like, yeah, we'll have 4 of them, whatever,
and 4 boys.
Yeah. And we're all fine. We're all 6 out of 10s,
At least 6 out of 10s.
Yeah, we pass.
Yeah.
Passing grades.
Well, that's exciting. I know. Yeah, it's funny when we did like the Q&A stuff, for anyone listening, we did a Q&A on our Patreon. So if you want to access that or join our Patreon, we'd love to have you. We're having lots of fun over there. But a lot of questions were, will you guys have children? And I was like,
We'd have beautiful children. They'd have perfect hazel eyes.
They look quite inbred because...
Whoa! We are cousins.
We're sort of cousins, at least spiritually.
Yeah.
I feel as though we share some DNA.
I think we do, because don't you have... aren't you like a little bit Eastern European somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And a little bit Sephardic Jewish.
Well, I think you're Ashkenazi, actually.
No.
Really?
Sephardic.
Really? Like Moroccan Jew?
Yeah, my grandpa.
Oh, shit. No, I'm Ashkenazi. No, we're not related. Oh, well, I'm Lebanese. Could be that. Could be, but those go way back. All those connect at some point down the road. Everyone's the same.
We're all kind of brother and sister.
We're all brother. Gaia, Mother Nature. Are you afraid that if you were to have children, like you would have like if you have kids with somebody, like they could be your cousin, and then there would be have you never thought about that?
No.
You never think about getting a DNA test beforehand?
No.
Really?
Because my granny was so into genealogy that we've gone back so far, and I have this whole report. And I'm obviously, I am dating Connor, to peek behind the curtain. He's sitting right there.
Spoiler alert!
I know, a bit of a spoiler.
Sorry, ladies. Connor's taken.
We are for sure not related, and that's a nice thing to know.
That's nice.
I guess you can't if you go back far enough, could you?
No, but some people are pretty recently related.
I don't know if I've told this on the podcast or to you ever, but do you know that Mel Gibson is my 12th cousin?
No. How would you even learn that?
Because my granny did genealogy and she tracked it.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, and we watched Signs recently, and I, first of all, absolutely devastated by that movie. What a gorgeous screenplay.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say, Mel Gibson.
Hey.
Don't know a lot about his personal life. The things I know, don't love necessarily. Or at all.
I think he's a bad guy.
What a fucking great actor.
Oh, yeah, great actor. Hey, you could be a really great artist and a bad guy. That's pretty common, actually.
I think he's severe alcoholic.
Yeah, that's part of it.
No blaming that on that.
But to be a bit looser with your real opinions.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
One of my favorite things about Signs is that moment where you get the quick reveal of the monster. Through
it's so scary.
It's so effective, kind of not seeing the monster, but kind of seeing a glimmer of
his
the blur.
leg.
Yeah.
I know.
It's so effective.
It's so good. That movie is so good. I love
practical
that
effects,
movie.
man. I love seeing a little puppet walk across the screen.
Shyamalan.
Yeah, I worked with him.
What?
Yeah, I worked with him on the movie Trap. They cut out my scenes. And his office, I'm going to say his office because I didn't hear directly from him, but they were so kind about cutting out the scenes. They don't have to tell you. And they called beforehand and they were just I just want to let you know. It just it affected the way the movie went. My scene was too early into the movie with too graphic of a death. Oh. So Josh Hartnett kills me in this really gross way. He smashes my face into a cash register and then he hangs me in a mannequin this.
My God.
And it's just too, because he does way more violent things later, and it kind of kills the momentum of the.
I see.
So they took out my scenes, and I had to go back to do extra days on that and stuff too. And he is the epitome of a director who's
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan made us do a million takes. I've never seen someone use film and do that many takes in the same way. It's he's a perfectionist. He's it has to be like this. This is my vision. When you flick on the light, he was telling Josh, you flick on the light, and Josh Hartnett, when you flick on the light, it's it has to be a half second faster than that.
Okay.
And then walk. And he would make him do it 17 times. And I was whoa. I always heard about this type of director, but I've only ever worked with directors who were on a budget, had to get it done.
Right.
Not perfection. Everyone's
they're good enough. Let's move on.
Jacob.
Yeah,
this is Jacob.
Tierney, yeah.
That's Letterkenny all over. As we had $80 and a can of pop, and it was okay, First season, let's
Yeah,
go.
like moving on. I guess you said the words kind of, so
Maybe?
I guess we got
Yeah,
it.
this was the it was crazy.
That's cool.
And he'd come in because he wrote it as well. So he comes in, he's like taking away one word at a time. He's like, can you try it with this word instead? So it's like very specific. It was pretty, he's like an artist, man.
Did you like that experience?
I thought it was a lot of work, and I thought it was really like, I couldn't imagine how difficult it would be to be like a number one on his project. But at the same time, if you get an incredible result, you'd be like, you know, like it just, I love passion and I respect it. But also when you're an actor, you're a lazy baby sometimes.
Uh-huh.
You're like, I've been here 16 hours. Like, I want to do it again. But at the same time, it's acting. Like it's the best job in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what a bullshit gig, ultimately.
Yeah, so if somebody really cares about it and wants to and it's his money.
And also, I love when a director is like really trying to get the best thing out of you so that you're not going to make a fool of yourself, or at least we're covering all the bases. It's so hard. Like I've thought about this so many times. Driving home from set is often when I do my best work. I'm in the car redoing the scene and I'm like, oh, that was brilliant. If I had just...
I could have done it better. I mean? Yeah. Had I made that choice. But in reality, it's so funny on the other side of the camera. They catch a completely different performance, right?
I guess. But sometimes this is how I feel about, well, I don't want to deviate too. So Trapped, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
What? That's cool.
It was cool. I mean,
I'm sorry that your scenes got cut.
Hey, it's all right. It happens. It's actually the first time it's ever happened to me. So I was pretty stoked that it finally happened.
It's very common, of course.
Alana was in a movie with Brie Larson where she did like a bunch of scenes and they took out her entire plot line.
Oh, man.
Like they just removed, but she still gets like residual checks. It was Glass Castle or something like that.
Oh, I love that
so
book.
she was like in it like a few like scenes with her and it was like a separate character and they removed her, but she's still like credited on it and stuff. It's so weird. Such a weird job.
Yeah.
I
was going back to kind of like on your way home from a set. I was thinking about this with auditions. I've kind of started doing this thing where I will record and prep the audition one day, like really as if I'm like filming it. And then I put it away and I don't send it. And then in the morning, the next day, after I've slept on the work I've done and watched it, I do like another pass and then I send one take from each day.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra work.
If I have time to do it, if it feels like important enough. And they always are important enough, but sometimes you're like, I really am right for this, or I feel really like I love this story or I love this character and I want to put my best foot forward.
I actually love that you do that because I feel like that's something that's really missing from my work right now is like I kind of always leave my auditions to the last minute and then I feel kind of 70% prepared for them. And then I end up sending something that I'm like, you know what? I'm as good as I know. I can do what I can do. And if they like me, they like me. Maybe I didn't get the words perfect.
But there's truth to that. Like I think in the first round, you are, because the way auditions work for anyone listening who doesn't know, it's like you get a self-tape and this is like they've cast a very wide net.
And yet still very narrow. I know it's wide. It feels wide. Not as wide as you think.
Maybe not as wide as you think.
Not as wide as you think. We're very fortunate that we even get these auditions.
True. I guess that's a great perspective.
Even the first round.
For sure. No, and it's an opportunity, and that's to get an opportunity is like, not sounds so like up my own ass, but like it's such a blessing. But
and not to correct you about the net wideness. I just wanted
no, but you're right. No, but that's But I just mean it's the first round, so they are seeing a lot more people, and they'll narrow it down. So there is this instinct to be like, if they like my vibe and they can actually see me in the role, if I'm not doing a perfect audition the first time, they will be like, okay, can you do a callback and give a bit of a redirect, and then you'll get more specific. But I agree with you. It's a bit like, why not just fully go for it the first time and give yourself a true opportunity? I don't want to be jaded, and it's hard not to become a bit jaded when you're taping so much. Yeah, and again, hey, what a blessing to be taping at all. But yeah, it's hard. So I would implore you, because often I will send the first day's takes, and those are the ones that I use. But it gives my brain a bit of an opportunity to like sink into the work in a way that feels like I'm actually connected to the art of what I'm trying to do.
Well, that's the craziest thing is auditions don't feel like art. They feel like
commerce.
They feel like commerce. They feel like an interview. It feels like you're trying to get a job rather than like doing the work. Like when you're on set, you can do all sorts of things and have fun, and you can like, you really get to know the characters and the world. Like the difference between a set and an audition could not be further apart from
Right.
the reality of the job versus the audition for the interview for the job. It's like it's like interviewing somebody to become like a CA, like an accountant, and being like, go to the grocery store and like pick out all of your favorite foods, like pick out like and then bring me the receipt at the end and let's see if you picked good numbers. It's like it has nothing fucking to do with it at all, but like they get to see you and they kind of have an opinion about you, and like you kind of know numbers.
And every set is so different, and depending on who the actors are you're working with. I don't know if I've again told this story before, but I shot a movie with Peter Dinklage and we had quite a few scenes together. American Dreamer. It's called.
American Woman's a song.
It's a great song. Classic
American Dreamer.
And Shirley MacLaine was in it as well, which was very cool. And I got to work with her. But I had come from shooting a season of Letterkenny, which is all pace, all timing, joke, punchline, setup. It's pace. That show is pace, period. Period. So I get to the set and I'm kind of like in the Letterkenny framework as far as like how to prep the scene and be on set. And we're like sitting down and talking, and I was like, okay, yeah. So I was like, I don't know, do you want to like run it? Or I was thinking for this scene, because it is a comedic movie and our scenes were comedic. So I was kind of trying to like talk to him about the setup of like what it is. And he's like he's quite a serious
He's an actor. I could tell for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Game of Thrones. Yeah. He has a theater background, of course.
Yeah, he looks like a theater guy. Like he's got that like.
Yeah. And he looked at me and he went, let's maybe just focus on listening to each other and we'll see what comes up. And I went, fuck. Right.
That would be devastating for me to hear, though.
Truly just be an actor instead of, but I was like, damn it.
Everybody has a different process.
He wasn't a jerk about it. No, he was lovely.
It would still hurt my feelings.
But I just felt like I felt like an idiot.
No, but at the same time, it's like different actors need different things. Like maybe you need to run the lines till they're like lightning, which is what we've been used to doing, obviously.
Yeah, but that's on me though. And I was prepped, and it wasn't that I needed to rehearse the lines, but I was more just like trying to kind of navigate the scene in a very Letterkenny way, and you don't know who you're going to work with, and and he's number one on the call sheet, so frankly he's dictating the tone of the show.
They do dictate the tone. Number ones do everything.
Of course.
And my one thing I want to say to you, if you're number one out there,
if you're number one, and you're listening, and you're number one,
there are a couple. Say hello to the day players, shake their hands, introduce yourself, make people feel comfortable. You are setting the tone.
Yep.
Keese was always really good at this.
And Peter Dinklage was incredible.
Fantastic.
He was so lovely. He was so great to everybody. So talented. He did like my first day on set, he was playing a professor doing a lecture to like a whole classroom of extras. And in between takes, he was doing jokes and bits and talking to everybody. And everyone was just like so enamored with him.
Peter.
And he didn't just like peace out and take his time. And he could have done that. And he had every right to do that. And he still would have been a great guy. And he didn't. It was really nice.
To be fair, when you are a number one on a project, the amount of time required of you is like pretty
insane.
It's insane. It's substantial. Like, especially if you're doing something like Kathleen Monroe, who's over on Law and Order right now.
Right.
Like she's working 11 and a half months of the year, 20-hour days, like 4 hours of sleep. It's like and it's constant. It's like this like bombardment of like
and that's like
dialogue.
Such a procedural show. What is it called? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a procedural.
Law and Order Toronto.
It's called Criminal Intent.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's like also procedurals are just so word heavy and like big word and like serious and just kind of getting information out. So the brain work required.
It's like being in a soap opera. Like you actually, you don't even have to know what you're saying. You just have to memorize all the words. You're like, blah, 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 blah. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, we should have her on, but she's too busy.
We will.
Do you think we'll find her one day off?
We'll find her and we'll force her to come and talk about her career.
I want to hear about her dancing.
I want to hear about her dancing and her career. Enough of this showbiz chat.
Oh, okay, great. Let's talk about something else.
I want to talk about some spare hearts.
Oh, great. Yeah, we got some of those. You got spare hearts for us?
Spare hearts, for anyone who doesn't know. Spare hearts is when you guys write in about your life, whether it be your personal life, work life, love life, and then we are going to give you the best answers that we can.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of smart, sort of.
Geniuses, actually. Do you want to read it?
Sure.
Since I read the last one, or you want me to get it?
I think because my voice is
It's too sexy.
It'll
ruin the people.
I'm still a little bit sick, guys. So
set them off. Okay,
apologies.
ready? All right. So this actually starts with like a little bit of more of like a little cute little mail situation and then moves on to a spare hearts question. Cool. Hello, lovelies. I'm so glad you're back. Yes, I'm screaming. It feels like years without this podcast. Yes, I know it's only been a couple of months. Aww. When I saw your Instagram post that you were coming back, I quite literally jumped for joy in my kitchen and scared my poor dog.
Aww.
Peridot.
Nice.
She's a Boston Terrier. Peridot? Do you know what this is? I feel like this is,
Peridot?
I feel like I should be smarter. I feel like this is like a famous...
That's a name?
Yeah, that's the name of the dog.
The dog. Peridot.
Peridot with a T at the end?
I wish I was smarter.
I think this might be like a...
I'm not a doctor. Like, I don't know stuff like that.
I know. This does feel like a bit of like an old poet or something that we're supposed to know.
A doctor would know.
Yeah, a doctor would know this. So she scared her little Boston Terrier. Adorable. Also, here's a picture of me and Peridot because why not? And I love pictures of dogs. So here you go. And then this is a picture of the dog.
Oh, that's a nice picture. Thank you for sending. Cute.
Yeah,
they look so happy
they
together.
Do look, they have the same tongue.
Yeah.
That's good. Also, I was thinking for your dog section of your show, you should call it Spare Barks.
Perfect suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah. And also now we have to have a dog section.
A dog section.
And then it says, because the dogs, no matter how horny Evan is, deserves a cute name. What? I think this has something to do with me saying that your dog wanted to fuck my dog.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
and I think she's just bringing that up again.
Wording.
Which we don't need to talk about again.
No, we'll never talk about that again.
Anyways, my question is, how do you guys deal with letting go? For the show or with your family or friends, I have noticed in my life that I'm not really letting go of things or people, but instead ignoring my feelings and putting them in a box, so to speak.
Girl.
Which I was screaming to the universe that I wasn't going to have to let go of this show because y'all have lives and I get it and I respect it, but I would have been sad.
Aww.
Anyways, love you guys. Wish you the best.
That's a great question.
That was a good question.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. That's really complimentary and sweet. Mm-hmm. Letting go is really hard. Like, I think, okay, so for the Letterkenny of it all, I thought so many times leading up to the end of Letterkenny, like years before, in my brain being like, it's going to be so devastating and so hard. And like, I kind of played it out a lot.
You were prepping? Mm-hmm. Wow. I never thought it was going to end. I was like, this will be forever.
But when it finally happened, maybe because I had done like some prep work, it was still really hard. And like, it's still, I miss it. And it feels kind of surreal that it is over sometimes, but it kind of helped me get through it in a lot of ways. Cause I went into it sort of expecting that I would be really sad, and I was, but I was also okay.
So your advice is prepare for the worst?
A little bit.
Oh my God.
A little bit of like, just going, things aren't forever. And I mean, I feel this, maybe it's a bit morbid, but I feel the same way about like
life.
Clementine.
Oh God.
And I'm not going to go there. We're not going to go there. But
but if you start thinking about your dog, you have to be like, you have to give them so many extra kisses in a day.
Oh yeah.
Every time you leave the house, you're like, goodbye.
But it is a bit like, and then you reframe it and you go, I'm just happy to be present and here right now.
Fortunate enough to have this time with this creature and this life.
And nothing is owed. Like
totally.
It's just stay present, I guess is my... Stay present and also like prep a bit.
When Letterkenny ended, I was devastated because I did not expect it at all. So it felt like a full breakup.
Yeah.
And for a while after, it felt like every time I thought about it is the same feeling I got when I would think about like an ex who surprisingly broke up with me. Right. Like that feeling of like, like waking up in the night, just kind of like,
I'm perfect.
What do you mean? What could I have done differently? It was more that. It was a lot of like, what could we have done? How could we have kept it going? Did we age too much?
Like, is my beard too salt and pepper?
Exactly. I was just like, what happened?
Should I have gotten bangs sooner?
Exactly. All the things you could do differently. And so I understand the fear of like not wanting to experience that. So you put your feelings in a teeny tiny little box and you go, I'll worry about this later. Yeah. But then that never goes anywhere. That box festers and gets gnarly and becomes like a curse that lives over you in your house. Like Pandora's box. And then when you open it, that's when you're like, you go a little bananas and you say some stuff and you react poorly and so I do think intentionally opening that box is a good thing in the right context.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what friends are for sometimes. Don't be like a fucking,
Well, and like letting go of something is essentially like going through a bit of grief. And when you're going through anything hard, grief or otherwise, the only thing to do, Angelina Jolie said this kind of recently, you just have to go through it. That's like your only piece of advice, what to do if you're going through a hard time. She said, you just go right through it.
What are the chances we could get Angelina Jolie on the podcast?
Hi, I think
so?
She loves us.
I feel like you guys have a lot in common visually.
Me and Angelina.
Yeah.
It's like the nicest thing you could ever
No, but
say.
I feel like you guys actually do. I feel like when I even first met you, I thought like, oh, she's a little Angie Jolie, right?
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah. Hey, who do I look like? Tell me who I look like now. Someone good. Hot. Someone hot.
The first thing that popped into
Don't
my
say
head,
Gollum.
Elijah Woods.
Whoa, both Lord of the Rings.
No, isn't that weird?
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't look like Gollum.
Well, I definitely don't look like Elijah Wood.
I don't know. Just like that was the first thing that popped
That's
into my
fair.
head.
My brother looks exactly like Elijah Wood.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? What was the woman's name who just wrote in?
Well, she didn't say it in the email, but it's Mallory.
Mallory. Letting go is hard. You're not alone, but you just like have to do it and just face it and say it out loud and don't be so afraid of it. Because like all the emotions that we feel are important to feel.
And all so much
them.
easier said than done.
Well, duh.
It's so hard to fucking live and feel emotions. Oh my God. Do you know how often I'm on my phone so I don't have to think about my fucking life?
Yeah.
Even though my life is fantastic.
Download TikTok and scroll if you just need a break also.
For the rest of your life until you die. And then you look back on your life and go, man, I loved scrolling.
Yeah, a lot of memes.
What a joy. My favorite meme was the one with Kermit drinking tea.
My favorite meme.
We were actually told by our producer today to not talk about memes specifically. So we're actually breaking code.
Which like, we don't talk about memes.
I'm not a fan of memes. I'm anti-meme, if you can believe it.
Really?
Yeah. No, I've never understood them.
Memes feel a bit passé.
Even when they were current, people would send me memes and I would not understand the humor element of them.
Do you remember Vine though?
But Vine wasn't a meme to me. Those are different. That's
I know. Vine was art.
Vine was different.
Vine was I miss Vine. Jared messaged me recently. We were obsessed with Vine. We were obsessed with Saw Dude.
Yeah. Saw.
Saw Dude. And we did it all the time. And he was like, I keep getting memories on my phone of me doing Saw Dude videos. He's like, I must have sent everyone I know a Saw Dude. I'm like, same. That was huge for us in 2015.
It really was.
It's so crazy. Memes.
Do you think we could get some Vine stars on here? I do. Casey Frey.
Oh my God, Casey Frey.
He has like a
Brittany
podcast now. Which one?
She's married to.
Is it like Brittany Furlong or something?
Yeah, and she's married to Tommy Lee Jones.
What?
No, Tommy Lee. What's his name? Tommy Lee.
She's married to Tommy Lee Jones?
Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Maybe there'll be like an internet crash and then we'll start over and then Vine will be back.
If we had an internet crash and everything started over again, I would get back on Neopets so hard. I would start again with Neopets. I fucking loved Neopets.
I never got into it.
You never had Neopets? No. Oh man, it was great. But you probably weren't a Pokemon kid either.
No, I wasn't.
What were you doing then?
Barbies.
But like Barbies only last so long. You can't like trade them or anything, right? You can't play Barbies.
Oh, I really milked my experience with Barbies.
Did you get like a car and like a house and like all that stuff?
I had a cool tent.
Those sell for quite a bit of money now. Do you still have them?
No, sadly.
Oh no.
Sadly.
Who threw them away?
My mother.
Devastating.
I know.
Did she tell you she was going to do it?
Yeah, it's like, I understand. She can't just like keep stuff.
I don't know. She got a full ass fucking house. This is how I feel about my parents. I'm like, you're not allowed to throw anything away. You got a whole ass house.
A whole house. A whole entire house.
A whole house. You could keep all my stuff forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Make a shrine.
Make an Evan shrine.
Yeah, all of my loose. Okay, go on.
I was just going to say, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm sorry I'm still a little bit sick. I'm going to be so back next week for real this time. More energy, clearer tone.
You don't have to apologize to these people. You're great. Don't even worry about them.
The voice is, it's strange.
You're going to go to Palm Springs. You're going to have such a nice, relaxing time.
I'm excited.
I'm going to be here in like 2 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Making TikToks for the audience. Mm-hmm. What do you guys want me to do? You want me to do something while Michelle's gone? Do you guys want me to make an episode while she's not here?
Yeah. Let us know. And as always, thanks for being here. Rate, review, subscribe. Honestly, the reviews really help so much. So
they do.
Yeah. We really appreciate it. And if you're interested, check out our Patreon. We love you guys and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.